Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, we will take a look into gaming performance of Galaxy Book 3 Ultra, starting with the benchmarks. First, Cinebench shows the i9's current prowess in single-core performance. Multi-core performance is still admirable. Nothing further to say, but this is a great CPU we have here under the hood. Here we have the 3D Mark Fire Strike score. This bench is designed to test DirectX 11 gaming PCs in 1080p resolution. The 4070 performed fairly well, but nothing that will knock your socks off. Notice that 3D Mark labels the 4070 as a generic video card. Next up is the Time Spy bench. This bench is designed to test DirectX 12 gaming PCs in 2K resolution. The 4070 did not perform too well in this department. I expected the laptop to fare better than the 2020 gaming laptops. I do suspect CPU and GPU throttling happening to keep the temperatures within range. If you have any suggestions to get a better bench without breaking the laptop, please do share in the comments below. Perhaps getting a laptop cooler might be a good start. Here is the VR Mark bench. The 4070 fared pretty well and I am satisfied with the results. However, the Oculus desktop app tells me otherwise. Apparently, the Oculus app tells me that the graphic card is incompatible, and obviously RTX4070 meets the minimum requirement with flying colors. I did reach out to Oculus to see if they have plans to add 4070. I will share what I find once I hear back. And now, onto the games. Non-VR, that is. First up is Hogwarts Legacy. The game runs smooth at around 70 FPS. This is in quote-unquote 3K resolution and global quality preset to high. Ray tracing has been turned off, and this is true with all games tested, as ray tracing significantly bogs down the performance. Even without RTX, the game looks fabulous in OLED with perfect blacks. And I do prefer to play this game on the Book 3 Ultra over my desktop with the 3070 Ti on an IPS display. Next up is Red Dead Redemption 2, one of my favorite games of all time. The game looks amazing in 3K resolution with most settings favoring performance between low and middle. For some reason, I could not get the FPS any higher than 60 in any resolution with lower settings. If you have any tips, please do share in the comments below. GTA 5 played nicely on the 4070. FPS stayed above 50 and was able to hit 60 on multiple occasions. I was very pleased with how this game performed. Mind you, some of my games are stored on the external SSD, including this one. I found no noticeable difference in performance between playing off of an internal versus external SSD. Next up is Resident Evil 2 Remake. This game played flawlessly with most settings maxed out, though I did not like how the reflections on the rain turned out, and I did not mess around with the settings to correct the issue either, as I have recently beat this game and I am waiting patiently for the RE4 remake releasing at the end of the month. As expected, Resident Evil 3 Remake performed nicely in 3K. PUBG played decently on 1080p in high global preset. However, there were some fluctuations during the gameplay, which led me to die in the game as shown. Because lag kills. Tekken 7 ran steady at 60 FPS in 3K as long as the rendering quality preset is set to high with anti-aliasing turned off. And as expected, non-graphic intensive games, such as Hades, ran like a champ of the 4070. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 did not perform well, even at 1080p with the lowest global preset. FPS spontaneously dropped when the scene got too busy. At least that was my excuse every time I died. And finally, Overwatch 2 ran well on 1080p with global quality set to Ultra and below. So what do you guys think? Despite the shortcomings of 4070 inside Samsung Book 3 Ultra, I still love this laptop because it is balanced. If I wanted a true gaming laptop, I would have gone for the Razer 16, but with all things considered, I went with the Book 3 Ultra. I do not like the fact that Razer 16 has gotten even thicker than the last year's Razer Blade 15. It only makes sense to go bigger to combat thermal throttling, but my priority is in the craftsmanship, aesthetics, and a system that is capable of all things reasonably well. Again, I am very happy with how Hogwarts ran on 3K and OLED display, if I didn't tell you that already. That is all for today. Feel free to drop me a comment below, and please come back to my channel soon for a full review of Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Ultra and more. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.